I think probably the most important thing that I've learned is that we're not disconnected from nature. This is just not an individual process. I'm an individual, but I'm connected to my family and to nature. And, working with healers, I'll use Mexico as an example, and somebody will be on the table, me or somebody else, and they'll be working on a part of me that hurts. And at the same time, I'm saying, ow, all the chickens start making noise is fascinating to me. And then as soon as I relax, the chickens will relax too. There's a way that we're connected to a much larger field of energy, and that health and healing are deeply rooted in nature and in community. And I think I've really seen that over and over and over again in other cultures, to the point where I can no longer deny it. In the beginning, I would come home and I'd be like, that was kind of weird. And then I'd go back down and I'd be like, oh no, this is happening. Healing is a grace. It's not a given for everybody. How much we can heal is a grace. Watching how other cultures use plants and energy and ritual and music and sound as a key component, along with medicine. They use the plant medicine, and they'll use what we call conventional medicines too, but there's a willingness to use the whole community and all the tools that could be in the toolbox for the healing. I find that healers from other cultures are better at reading group energy too. So they're better at seeing the individual dynamics that are going on and accepting it instead of blaming it. So there's less blame in some of the places I've been. There's not as much finger pointing. There's more like, let's work with what is. The other thing that they use is they use the imaginal realm. So dreams and ceremony and ritual and guided imagery and dance, trance. They use trance states. Just using movement for a trance state, or using a meditation for a trance state. And that was really helpful for me as well, seeing that they were using all of these things in their own way, and the way we're doing it now is you go see your doctor and then you go see all these other healers. I talked to a medicine man once, Cherokee medicine man, and a friend of mine asked him, what's the difference between what you do and what I do? My friend was an internist. And the medicine man said, well, when the illness has taken over the patient, the difference here is that I can also then carry them into death. I can take care of them all the way through. And there's some beauty and truth in that a lot of cultures understand birth, life, and death, but there's a way in which we've chopped up our care to many different people, which is okay, versus using some of the other cultures where the healer understands being born, having babies, having a life, and then they can carry you into a peaceful death as well.